Alright guys, today we're taking a look at a couple of Benro video monopods. These are the bags. These are the monopods. So, quick look at the monopod. These are both carbon fiber. These are actually two different carbon fiber monopods. They look similar, but this one's a bit thicker in diameter and actually extends taller as well. And you can see there's a 4 section as opposed to a 3 section. So this may look very familiar. It looks similar to the Monopod 561 BHDV. But let's talk about some of those differences here. I just happen to have 561 BHDV right here. You can see how much larger the 561 BHDV is. It's a tad longer than the Benro stuff. Now, if you look closely, this head looks very similar to this one as well. This looks like a 701 HDV. Now, if you put them side by side, it looks almost dead on. The difference, though, is this does not pan. This does not pan side to side. It only tilts up and down. When you're panning on this monopod, there's actually a fluid cartridge at the base here. So this kind of rotates around, if you could see that. So all the panning is here. And on this head, it's a great head, strong head, but there's no panning up here, so it's pretty much useless outside of this monopod. You're not going to be able to put this on a pair of sticks and kind of pan around. So that's kind of a look at the 561 BHDV. It also has these locks here. Let me put this aside. Alright, so closer look at the Benro stuff here. I have two heads. This kind of looks like the Monopod head that uses an RC2 plate, but it uses a mini sliding plate here. And then if you look on the other side, see the design. This is designed for lighter cameras. So that's called an S2 head. Here, this is Benro's S4 head. Again, it looks similar to the 701 HDV, but in fact, this one actually pans. So you see the head can actually pan, unlike the Monopod one. So it's pretty cool. You can take this off and you can put it on a pair of sticks, and you got yourself a nice fluid head. The plate right here is exactly the same as what Monopod uses on the 701 HDV. I think they call it a 561 PL or something like that. And then taking a look at the feet here. Now, although it looks similar to the Monopod one, it is not the same. There is no fluid panning at the base here. This is locked down. The panning is again, the panning is done on the head, but down here the ball socket can actually it can rotate around, and it can articulate as well. And then it's push button to drop the legs back down. Then it just locks in place. So again, the difference is no fluid panning at the bottom, but you have fluid panning at the head. And then the Monopod version, no panning at the head, panning at the base. And this is a little bit shorter. These are a little bit cheaper as well. So if you wanted to get into a video monopod that has these types of feet, fluid panning, these are the new ones that are coming out. They're pretty cool. This one right here definitely will support a DSLR, no problem. I mean, it's just a monopod. So this right here is already perfect. But if you want to go with something a little bit heavier on your monopod, you could go for the S4 head. So prices on these things, they vary so much. And what you're looking for is different monopods. There's so many different types of carbon fiber versions and aluminum versions, and height and length. And then they're also mix and match with different heads. Some don't have the heads, but the feet is the same all the way across. So the foot part, don't worry about the foot part. It's really what head do you want and what type of monopod you want. That's going to determine the price. But you can find them much cheaper than the 561 BHDV if you want to go that small. So yeah, that's a quick look at these Benros. I really like them. We're going to take two of these guys out to Las Vegas when we do our coverage, because they pack down a little bit smaller than the Monopod stuff, and it's actually cheaper as well. So there it is, video monopods from Benro. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.